good morning. I'm Patil, and I won't give much of an introduction. Like I have a slide mentioned there. It has like a small journey of me, like how I started my automation, and you guys can relate because I started from college itself. So let's get started with today's session. So before getting started, I would like to ask you all one question: How many of you are a part of council? Because all are in third year, right? So like you can just mention in the chat. So one of the important things whenever you are a part of a council, you are supposed to organize events, right? And while organizing events, you need to get some sponsors for the event so you can make the event better and spend some money on it. And you don't have the money yourself, so you need to get in the sponsors. And like when I was in council in my second and third year, that time the council people they used to ask us to get data for sponsors, and they used to split up like each person from the council has to get some number of company data, like the sponsors data whom we can reach before the events and get sponsorship from them. So I'm sharing my own experience. So when I was in the council, I wrote an automation to get that data for the council. Okay, so like how automation helps here is if we manually go and check for the sponsors data, what we check for is two things. One is email and other thing is phone numbers, right? And if when we go manually, we need to visit each website and we need to check on the entire web page, scroll it thorough, and then see what is the data, and then we need to copy and paste it in the sheets. Correct. So it needs some human intervention, and there are chances of human error. But if you write a simple script which can do that thing for you, it is a good initiative, and it is kind of a long-lasting thing because when the new people come in the council, they don't have to do the same thing again. They can just run the script and all the things will be collected for them. The data will be formatted nicely, and even the human errors which occur while copy pasting the data, those can be avoided. Okay. So having said this, there's one more thing I would like to share. There was one instance where in my second year, my council was organizing hackathon. And for hackathon, you need actual interested participants who could, you know, like so register for that hackathon, right? And we know Devfolio is one of the platforms from where hackathons are organized. So I wrote a automation tool for that thing, which scrapes the people data from there, and then we could use the data because those people are actually applying on hackathons, right? So these are the ones which will have the better conversion rate. So they will actually register for our hackathon as well. So from that data, we approached those people and we got some registrations from that. So this is one of the repository. I have the codes mentioned here. It's like 2 years old. So I'm just sharing one instance from the college itself. Okay. Next thing, I think this was just a warm up before getting started. Now let me get started with the presentation. So getting started, this is just a title for today. Okay, so from manual work to automation and Selenium in the real world. So going ahead, we will see what are things we will be discussing today in the call in this meet. So first thing is relevance, because the market is very competitive, even for the tools which are available in the market. So it's very difficult for any product to stay alive. So does Selenium have the enough properties to stay alive in the market? Because there are many competitors in the world, and which are the competitors that we will be discussing in the further section. After that, the second section is about careers. So it's in this section we will learn about what are the skills required, what are the career opportunities, and third is the most important thing: how much salary do they offer? Okay. Then the third section is scope. So usually we think Selenium is just known for testing, but that's not the only case. There are different instances where Selenium is used, and what are those we will be discussing in the video and in the session with proper examples. Then a roadmap. If someone wants to get started from scratch and become a industry ready tester or industry ready automation engineer, what all other things they can go through, and a detailed roadmap we will be discussing today. Then there is a hands-on demo in which we will have a problem statement, a small problem statement, and we will see two different approaches to solve it. One using Selenium and other one using some other libraries which is also possible. Like to solve that problem, we can even use the first approach. But what are the differences and what are the limitations of both of them? That we will be discussing. Then the third section, the second last section is industry mindset, which mentions about choosing the right strategy. So this section will be a bit ironical because whatever we have discussed till now about Selenium, this thing will change your perspective about it, and it will make you think like what is actually needed and what we usually think in the beginning or as a beginner or when we just start learning about automation or Selenium. And the last section is a kind of a challenge where there is a real world problem statement. So whatever things we have discussed in this call, in this meet, we will you guys have to implement it. And I have the things mentioned there, so it won't be that difficult. But yeah, it is going to be amazing, and you'll learn a lot from it. So before without wasting any time, let's get started.